Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-November 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Capricorn, thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I do have something very exciting to announce very soon. It's under its way of getting managed, so please keep an eye out. I'm really excited to announce this to you guys. It's something that's been in the works for a while, but anyway, let's get into the reading. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and or stellium of Capricorn. This is not going to resonate with every Capricorn that watches this video. I set the intentions before doing these videos to have the messages that need to be heard the most reach to the people who need to hear them. So if this doesn't resonate with you, Capricorn, I suggest checking your other signs and different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more than your sun sign at this time. Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Just please keep in mind that energy is fluid. I'm picking up on energy that's in and around the situation and whoever's watching this. So if you feel like I'm describing a certain situation that the roles should be reversed, please feel free to do so. You're more than welcome to do that should you feel like that resonates with your situation the most. We all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. When I'm saying masculines or feminines at all during this reading, I'm not referring to the sex or the gender, I'm referring to the energy. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Alright, Capricorn, let's get this started. So this is going to be a spread where it's going to be someone you're connecting with, or with anyone that's in your energetic sphere. This is going to be about how they think about you, what they feel about you, what they like, and what they don't like about the connection, and their highest hopes and deepest fears. So let's get it started. Alright. Angels, spirits, and guides, please provide the first card. How does this person feel about Capricorn during this time? Oh, okay. Let's do this here. Ooh. Wow. Okay, Capricorn. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Someone is definitely all up in their mind about you. I can see this from the cards, and I feel it strongly that someone just cannot stop thinking about you. And of course, this could always be vice versa as well. Sometimes this energy is reciprocated due to a strong energetic connection or accord that's between the two individuals. But I do feel strongly it's, the significant other, because if you look in this picture, we do have the devil there as a statue. And the devil in traditional tarot is associated with Capricorn. So Capricorn, someone just feels like they're unable to move on. Someone feels and thinks that there's no way for them to stop thinking about you, to stop thinking about this connection. They feel stuck. I'm getting this energy that if you guys aren't talking at this time, for a group of you that is definitely going through this situation, they've tried to move on. They have. They've been trying to date other people. They've been trying to get different numbers. And I even feel like someone in your friend group, for some of you, it's almost as if this person had the audacity to even ask like one of your friends for their number, or like even it could be like a sister or brother of yours. I don't know. That's messy. That's for some of you. But the point is that they've tried to move on, but they can't. They've tried to move on with other people, but they can't. They still think about you. I also I'm getting this message is that even when they're trying to get intimate with someone else, they think about you. as if it almost helps them, you know, get along in the act and make it seem more real to them and help them, you know, perform the deed by thinking of you. This is an air energy. You could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. You could have that in your chart. But this is definitely someone who is unable to move on mentally from you. Let's go ahead and clarify a bit of this Eight of Swords energy here. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Capricorn? Why is this in the background energy? And I do feel like a lot of you are either not speaking to this person at this time, or you're just not fucking with them in some way. Why is the Eight of Swords here? There we go. The Page of Cups. Okay. What else? One more card. Thank you. And the Devil. What did I say? I mean, and we also have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I mean, this is double emphasized. So, I mean, really, Capricorn, from what I'm getting from this, is that someone, it's not even that they can't move on from you, from the situation, from how they feel about you, what they think about you. It's they even feel bonded to you. I feel like they think that there's still some unfinished business between the two of you. And they do want to reach out to you. They do want to offer you some love. We also have the Page of Cups twice as well. So to me, they're definitely thinking about, I don't know if it's an apology for some of you. For others of you, it's just telling you how they just can't move on. How they don't feel like anyone else can compare to you, Capricorn. And it's as if their heart is with you, is what I'm hearing. It's as if, like, whatever happened between the two of you, whatever caused some sort of disconnection, they're definitely feeling like they will always love you. They'll always have love for you. It's nothing that they'll ever stop having feelings for, you know? It's as if they'll always have a cup for you, is really what this is. And from those who, I feel like there's some sort of closure that hasn't been given to this situation in some way, whether like this was straight up some, I don't know if some of you guys, I'm getting this energy that there was an argument that took place between the two of you and it just ended the communication from there on. And if it wasn't an argument, then it was just like interest just kind of like stopped in some way. Well, not interest, but like pursuing the relationship further just ceased all of a sudden. And I do feel like Capricorn, for some of you, it was definitely on your end that some of you were like, you know, I'm either like, either they weren't putting enough effort into this situation, or there was just something about it that wasn't completely satisfying you. Whether it was how they were expressing themselves, whether it was how they were showing their affection towards you. There's something along those lines, but I think, honestly, Capricorn, they deeply regret not showing you how much they do feel for you. And it's still with them. It's still haunting them, honestly. I even feel like this person feels even a bit foolish. I mean, I won't be surprised if the Fool card comes out in some point of this reading. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's almost as if, like, I'm getting this energy that now they feel like they messed up a perfect opportunity for some. And this is just how they feel, whether it's the reality of the situation, it very easily could be, or if it's just what they think. I mean, and I'm also looking at the images of this card. They're both back to back. In Capricorn, it's like you're turning that way and this person's turning that way. It's like as if for too long they weren't giving you that satisfaction of love, of emotions, of emotional security. So you decide to turn the other way. How they feel about you is the Ace of Swords. I think they're understanding very clearly now and getting really in their perspective of clarity of exactly how they feel. And it's like no longer just kind of burying it, but now it's out in the open. Now it's very clear to them, crystal clear. And they realize that they did a lot of part in cutting that cord between the two of you, or what they think was cutting it off, but no, it's still very strong. But they want to retie that relationship with you, fix it up, whatever is. I think they're really understanding the consequences of their actions, of what made this relationship fall apart. I almost feel, for a masculine energy that I'm picking up on, I'm picking up on a situation where there's a masculine who is dealing with a feminine Capricorn, and the feminine energy was very self-assured, really determined, really independent. And the masculine wasn't really used to that type of energy. They weren't used to having a feminine being so in control, not afraid to speak their mind, not afraid to do what's right, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's awkward in some way. And for my feminines, the feminines, for some of you, it's almost as if you weren't certain if the masculine was really ready to be down with you the way you would have been down for them. That they said a lot of things, but their actions didn't replicate what they were saying. And so you tried really hard to stick in for a while to see if their actions would ever change. And if that's the case, Capricorn, they're realizing that. They're realizing exactly what they did to make this fall apart. I want to see what clarity they gained. A little bit more specifics about this. Why is the Ace of Swords here for how they feel about Capricorn? Almost Capricorn, I'm hearing that they feel that you are the truth. You are their true one for some of you. Like that's the revelation that came to them. Like, it's you. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Cap? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, there is definitely an imbalance of some effort. Someone was definitely making a lot more of the effort than another person was in this. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, so there's definitely a situation here where there's definitely imbalance. Someone was definitely making more of an effort than another person, for one thing. Another thing is that almost as if with the Three of Wands, they're still waiting for you in a way, Capricorn, for you to reach out to them, but they also almost feel like you have plenty of choices. So they're really hoping that how they feel so clear and concise about their actions and what they did and how they want to make more of an effort into, or seeing the lack of effort, how it really changed the course of what you're expecting now. Because I feel for a lot of you, what you're expecting now is, some of you are definitely expecting an apology, and others of you, I almost feel like some of you really are checking out different options and kind of done on waiting for this person to figure it all out. Especially my feminine Capricorns out there, you're definitely admired. You're definitely admired. But for the masculines, I feel, for what I'm picking up on currently, there's definitely a very strong interest in the feminine that you're interested in. I'm also seeing a black leather jacket. I don't know, someone could be wearing that right now, or someone just wears a black leather jacket often. But yeah, I'm seeing a black leather jacket. You guys are gonna have to let me know how that resonates with you. So what they think is the Knight of Cups. Someone is definitely in their feelings and in their head about you. I feel like they've been trying to get themselves to work up the courage to reach out to you, to give you clarity, to give you an offer. But it's as if there's just like, whatever they write out, whatever they want to say, they don't feel like it's good enough. They don't feel like it will satisfy you enough. Because I do feel this like energy of frustration, whether it's, I feel like it's on your end, Capricorn, but again, it could be vice versa. And this person knows that you've been waiting, or this person knows that you were waiting, whatever the situation is, for a long time. They think about the times with you. I feel like some of them, Capricorn, they even dream of you. You guys could even communicate in your dreams of each other. And that's the only where communication's happening right now for some of you, not all. But it's that they definitely want to reach out, absolutely. But if they haven't, I do feel like they will, but it's taking them a while to really find the right things to say to you. I don't know. They could have definitely been pursuing other options. And that's what made you guys, become apart for some of you. Or they just had other priorities. It could have been definitely work, I'm picking up strongly, or a specific project. I don't know why I'm seeing like a piano. Maybe someone plays the piano. Someone could be a musician. Someone likes the Black Keys. That band, the Black Keys. That's so random, but I think that'll resonate with someone out there. But yeah, they're just too into their head and they're not using enough of their heart, is what I'm feeling from this. If they wanted to act on their heart, they would know what to say. I almost feel like they're afraid of really confronting the truth about how they feel for you, or providing you with the truth of it all, for whatever reason of their own. It could be insecurity, it could be shame, it could be pride. But I do feel like they're even trying to plan on when to reach out to you. I don't know if there's an event coming up for some of you, or maybe they know that day is going to happen, it's something special for you, and that's when they're planning on reaching out to you. But they do want to offer their feelings. They do want to offer their sorry. Absolutely, it's a sorry for someone. But do keep in mind that it is a page energy, okay? So it is coming off a bit immature in some ways for me. Also, Capricorn, I do have to be straight up. Again, with that energy of waiting on you, I do feel like someone feels like you're the one that needs to reach out to them. And that someone's definitely feeling like you're the one that needs to offer your heart. So, I don't know. That's for someone out there. What they like the most about you, yes, Capricorn, this is you. Regardless if you're a male or a female. Queen of Pentacles, someone who gives, someone who knows their worth, someone who knows what to put their attention towards and what to pull away from, while others just admire from afar. Some of you are very work-oriented, career-minded, getting your money, making sure that everyone around you is good, stable, taken care of. And so in some ways, Capricorn, I almost feel like maybe for some of you, they feel like you're a bit more focused on your career and yourself, which is nothing to be feeling guilty for. And if they're making you feel guilty for that, I'm not picking up on an energy where it's an excess. I'm picking up on an energy where you're just trying to feel secure. So maybe someone just pulled away initially because they didn't think you were giving them enough attention. Because here they are almost admiring at you at your feet kind of thing, where you're just like, well, not like, I'm sorry, that sounds, it's like, you appreciate the love, you appreciate the respect, you appreciate the devotion, but you're not codependent. You're not seeking that out for validation. And maybe before with this person, they were very affectionate. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So they're kind of, for some, are used to that lovey-dovey, you know, really sweet, and some codependent. I am picking a bit on a codependent energy. Well, Capricorn, you're independent. I'm a lot of the Capricorns I'm picking up on right now, I'm picking up on a strong independent energy. And maybe that's like out of the immaturity of them expecting someone to constantly, I don't want to say babied, but kind of like constantly show how much they love you through every single means of their actions in some sort of way to make them feel secure about the relationship. That's not what you were giving. You give real worth, not just words. You act through it. You, how do I describe it? It's like, instead of saying like, oh, I love you, we're going to be together forever, you do the things to make sure that that forever is, you know, you work hard, you put in the hours, you pay your bills, so that stability of forever can actually happen. But for some reason, they weren't seeing that, and for some of you. But really, end of the story for all of you, it's the fact that they like the fact that you're about your business, you're about your self-worth, and you know what to invest in and what you don't invest in. And almost as if for some of them, they feel lucky that you chose them, honestly. That you were the one to choose them for, out of all the options that some of you may have had and that they noticed. What they don't like about you is the Four of Swords. Yeah, someone's definitely staying silent. Someone's definitely not investing in it. You know, in this position, it's you, Capricorn, but again, it could be vice versa. They don't like the fact that you pull away, or that you have. Some of you very well are not talking to this person at this time. And I feel like it's an energy where you kind of got a bit fed up with it, and then they try to send you messages. Maybe they tried to like instigate you into talking to them, being petty in some way, I don't know. And you didn't respond. You weren't entertaining that because you've been there with them and you're not doing it again. And so I feel like it's forced them to really think about the situation and to gain that clarity we saw with the Ace of Swords. But I almost feel like they hate the fact that they feel like you're ignoring them for some. Just completely ignoring them. And they can't stand that. What they like the most about the connection, the Two of Cups. This was a strong. So, you know, it is equally felt on both sides, but I think there was the slightest issue of how affection was being shown on each side and what the other one expected in return. But regardless, there was a strong, equal, emotional, spiritual understanding between the two of you. And honestly, Capricorn, I feel like they haven't felt that way or had this strong of a connection with anyone else, or they have not been able to since you. You know, it's almost as if this is giving me like a Six of Cups feels of reminiscing. They reminisce about the love you have, the love you gave. You guys, like, I don't know, someone's hands were always very warm hands, and they like miss holding someone's hands because it felt so warm every time they'd grab onto them. Sweet. Or someone had very soft hands, like someone lathers up their hands very well. And it's as if, like, for someone, it's like about kissing the neck. They miss kissing the neck. Someone has a very sexy neck. But yeah, this was true love. It was. Or a true connection that was undeniable. The chemistry was absolutely there. And they love that. And they honestly don't feel that way about anyone else, or they haven't yet. Interestingly, what they don't like was the Four of Wands. So I'm feeling a lack of stability, or that's at least how they felt in some way. Or that I'm also getting the sense that, like, the foundation that they wanted, or that you wanted, Capricorn, it was like delayed in some way. I'm going to clarify this. This is a weird position to have it in. Let's see. Why is the Four of Wands here? Again, more fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why is the Four of Wands here for Capricorn? Ooh. Okay, Three of Cups. So there's a couple things I'm picking up here. Straight up, there was definitely a lot of festivities, a lot of parties. Someone could have been partying a lot, and they weren't very home. Someone out of the situation. Another thing is that this foundation, it could have been that, again, someone had other options or were entertaining other people, even in the home, their own house. I don't know if you guys live together. And someone found something in someone's house that wasn't theirs. Either it was like panties or a shirt or like something. That's for someone. But I'm getting the sense that there was just too much. Someone was easily distracted from what the core of the foundation of the relationship should be, whether it was through other friends. Someone was constantly hanging out with the friends, like, oh, I'm only going out with the boys, I'm only going out with the girls, or whatever, not inviting you out, or vice versa. And there was like some problem with that, is really what I'm getting from that. And their highest hopes, the Knight of Wands. I think they just fantasize about getting you back in their lives, Capricorn, and passionately restarting this all over again, as if like the next time you see each other, you guys are just gonna strip it off and take each other away, you know, sexually. They still sexually are very attracted to you. Also, I'm getting this date in my head, December 15th. I don't know, maybe that's when they'll reach out. maybe that's the date of an event that I was talking about earlier for some of you, or around that time when this event's going to happen that they are aware of and when they're thinking of reaching out to you. I don't know. I know that's a date for Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. It could be in the past too. I don't know. December 15th is going to be unique for someone out there. I'm also getting a sense that the Knight of Wands is a lot about traveling too. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you see the pyramids in the background. I don't know, someone's like either Egyptian in some way. It's like I said that and now it's like clicking. Either someone's like Egyptian, or like someone's really interested in like Egyptian history, art, learning about Egyptian architecture or Egyptian gods and goddesses in some way. And I also see like a black cat, so I don't know if you guys have been seeing black cats around, or if you have a black cat, or that's like your spirit totem in some way. But I feel like there's a magic going on here, whether they feel like there's magic between the two of you, or someone's really using magic in some way to keep this energetic connection very strong. That's for someone out there. But they definitely want to passionately pursue you, Capricorn. They want to get that passion back. I feel like with you, they felt a lot of passion for you that they haven't been able to feel the same about anyone else. And it's a matter of just, I'm just hearing like winning you over in some way. And I don't know, someone really likes someone's hips. Don't know who that's for. I don't know why I'm picking up on like this saving type of energy. Like I need to be saved, like almost as if like they're in such a deep like mind fuck about this whole situation that being with you is the only thing that can bring them back to life or to happiness, to joy. That's very, very deep. That's not for everyone. But the main thing for most of you is that they just want to be back with you. They want to bring the passion back between the two of you, pursue you, be with you again. Deepest fears. Not surprised to see the Five of Cups here. Rejection, regret, regretting not prioritizing you, regretting not reaching out to you sooner, giving you an offer sooner. I feel like there was a long time of waiting for like a solid, committed relationship. That wasn't just like you two talking, it wasn't just you two hooking up, it wasn't just you two whatever, but it was like a real offer of like, be with me, I want to be with you. And now they want to. They do. But I feel like if they feel that if they were trying to reach out to you, you would just straight up reject them for some of you. Or that's what they think. And that's what they fear. I also even am getting some sort of motion that someone straight up wants to move in with you. Or move closer to you in some way. But the deepest fear is just straight up rejection. And then the regret of living with knowing that there could have been so much more from all of this that they were just unwilling to give during the time it mattered the most. Alright, Capricorn. For the likely outcome, we're going to go ahead and take that to Vimeo. If you're interested in joining me on Vimeo, we're going to dig into the likely outcome of this entire situation, what they're likely to do, and any advice from Spirit in regards to love and in regards to this connection. If this is where we depart, I love you guys. Before we go, I will pull a romance angel card to see what their energy is towards this connection right now, what anything that they want to say that they haven't said to you, or anything that they feel that they haven't communicated to you in regards to you and this connection. Let's see what they have to say. Spirit, house. Ooh, that looked like a pancake, didn't it? Getting to know each other. So I'm reading this, and it's like as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it's almost as if that side of them, that vulnerability with that Page of Cups that they're still struggling with to really reach out and show you, that they haven't showed before, that genuine sort of effort to really put interest into this situation. I think this is really a card about like opening up how they feel, opening up and really showing you a different side of themselves that they concealed when they were with you. And they're hoping that should they reach out to you, should they explain with their feelings, with that Page of Cups energy, exactly how they feel, why they did the things they did, that it would hopefully provide you with some insight into seeing their perspective more, so you won't end up turning them down. It's strongly what I'm getting from that. I'm kind of curious what the bottom of the deck is. Ooh, yeah, unrequited love. I mean, this is totally this card right here, right? You can see the similarities. They almost feel like at this time there's unrequited love now. Again, if you guys have straight up ignored this person by not replying to their messages, or just haven't been sending your energy that way, haven't been spending your time or your effort that way, they don't want this to continue as unrequited love. They want to show you and tell you and explain to you exactly why. Maybe they even gave you the impression that it was unrequited love. But it goes both ways. They want to explain why they maybe have not shown you the love that you deserve, and then hoping at the same time that it's not too late and now you're just completely over it, because they feel like they yet have to reveal the best side of themselves to you. Alright, Capricorn, that was your reading. If you want to go ahead and join me on Vimeo for the extended reading, go ahead and click in the description box. You'll see the link there. If this is where we depart, Capricorn, I really hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for your love and support. If this resonated, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you all the best, Capricorn. I'll see you next time. Take care.